What's going on, guys? Captures Collectables back, and this one we have got a bunch of the Marvel superheroes Magic the Gathering pre-releases. We've got 5 here in total. You can see it on that camera. 5 of them, which equals the same as a booster box. And I got these on the day of release from my friends at Evolution, so they'll be linked on screen and in the description and stuff like that. So I was able to grab these for the same price, if not less, than a booster box themselves. And we obviously get the pre-release cards in there as well. And I'm just so excited for this set. I was a huge fan of the Spider-Man set. I know not everybody was, but as somebody who's been itching for a Marvel trading card game since the days of Versus System, when that really fell off really hard, I've been itching for a new Marvel trading card game. And I'm a massive Magic the Gathering fan, so why not just mix the two together? I've already got friends that I can play with then. And my friends around the kitchen table aren't too bothered about us playing Universes Beyond stuff, because we've all got our niche. We've got the Warhammer decks, all that sort of stuff. Long story short, don't give it all the hate. It's the best product for some people and the worst product for other people. We've all got a niche. Something will swing round and you'll like something else. That's fine. The chases are the comic book art stuff. I don't think you can get them in normal play boosters a lot of the time. What else is there? There's obviously the Soul Stone, I believe it is this time, not the Mind Stone. Soul Stone? Mind Stone? Mind Stone. Soul Stone was the last one, I think. We can get that in the normal treatment this time from the normal things, but I feel like I've used all my luck lately because I did pack this from the starter deck the other day. The Luffy Ace Alt Art Leader. I packed that. So, our luck might be out, but we will find out. Let's stop messing about. Oh, we're back to D20s again. So we've got some Marvel Comics D20s. Wonder what colours these are going to come in. Maybe one for each mana symbol, or whether they'll be a bit more themed. Get your divider, you get your pre-release archetypes. The foil / rare mythic. Do you know what? The other day I saw photos. I don't know if they've still got the stamp on them. Another reason why I liked these was because I thought you got the stamp on them. Scarlet Witch on a packet. Dreams are coming true. One of my favourite characters. So let's see whether you actually still get the stamp on it, or whether it's just a rare or a mythic to start building your deck around. And our first one is... Whoop! In foil! Oh my god, the Mind Stone off rip. What? Just to prove all 6 packets, they're still sealed, all the things. This is genuinely the first pack from the promo pack. Oh my god. No way. Right, I've not even edited the video from an old One Piece booster box. I finally got a manga rare, and now I've just pulled the Mind Stone. Oh, why have I got no sleeves around me the time that I need sleeves? Oh, foil Mind Stone. Okay, the entire video is made already. Woo! My day is made. My day is made. I've nearly mastered the Spider-Man set, so this might be a set that I might need to complete. Now that I've got a version of the Mind Stone, I can complete the set. I might not be able to master it, but I can complete it. Okay, so we've got Volcanic Villain. We've got AIM Synthioids. We've got Agents of Hydra. We've got Ant-Man's Army. We've got D-Power. Okay, cool. We've got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Lightning Strike. Great. Honestly, Thor is one of the best archetypes to build in the pre-release because you can do 15 damage in one turn. Whew. Ant-Man Colony Commander. We've got Loki Lofisun. Okay, cool. So yeah, I would definitely be right now with this kit probably looking to build red-white. So we are into our uncommons already. Oh, we got some nice art there. We've got Luke Cage Power Man. What is it? Oh, Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards with the connecting art. Okay. Whenever one or more tokens you control enter, you may draw a card. I think this is part of an infinite combo, I believe. And then, oh my god, we get one of the good lands as our rare as well. So that was only an uncommon. So this is our rare for the pack. Gather in Place. So it's a non-tapped dual land, because you can tap it for colorless, or it can tap for color if you control, if it entered this turn, or if you control a basic land. Great. This is great land for commander, obviously. And then Avengers Tower in the foil. And then a normal mountain. Is that a Utah? Is that? Was that in Nevada? Near the Grand Canyon, anyway. I don't know America. And then we've got our token, our hero robot villain. Whew, my allergies are kicking off already as well. Right. Knight of the Wundagore. So that's obviously Mount Wundagore, but they're on like hover speeders? Knight of the Wundagore cat villain? That is even deep lore for me. I know obviously Mount Wundagore was where Scarlet Witch and Pietro Maximoff were raised as kids by Agatha Harkness and the Cowwoman. But yeah. Okay, we got Visions of Villainy. We got Hydra Infiltration. Savage Land Dinosaur. Honestly, the amount of good dinosaurs and new dinosaur tech in this set as well from the Savage Lands, I am really feeling a dinosaur deck. Bold Biochemist. I was building a goblin deck very slowly, just whenever I see some cool goblins. So maybe I finish goblins first and then go dinosaur. We got Panther Pounce. We got Stark Industries Executive. That's Pepper Potts, clearly. They didn't get named, though. Although I think Rescue is in here. So we got Luke Cage Power Man again. We've got Armin Zola, Biofanatic. And we've got Justice, Vance Astrovic. So there's a couple mutants in this set, but not too many. Not too many of the big hitters. You obviously get Wolverine and Storm, especially in the reprints from the Secret Lair. But I'm not seeing too many, like... I'm not seeing, like, a Cyclops or anything like that. So I wonder whether we're going to get an X-Men set in future, which I've theoried about with the guys. I think Professor X should either be all 5 colours, because he has got like a little dark streak to him as well, so that would work for black, or he is all 4 colours except for black, and then you can run pretty much every mutant in that army. That would be cool. And then you could have Magneto, could be everything but white maybe. So then you could have a Brotherhood army, villains, and then you could have an X-Men leader. Or if Professor X is all 5, that still works, because like I said, he has got a bit of a villainous streak nowadays. Obviously, he sent Scott Summers' brother off to die in like a suicide mission and stuff like that, and then just erased his memory from the world. So Scott thought he only had one brother. So yeah, he has done some very bad stuff, and obviously that's how they write him nowadays, that he's got a darker streak. So you never know. You never know. But I think a 5-color mutant deck would be so sick. That would probably be a pre-con for an X-Men set as well. We got the Astonishing Ant-Man. This time it's Hank Pym themed. Then we've got Borough Breakup with Moon Knight on there. Has Moon Knight got his own card? I haven't seen that spoiled anyway. It's a common foil. And then we've got AIM Labs. Enters tapped, gain 1 life, but it's a dual-coloured land. And then we've got a Soldier and an Insect token. So, anything good here? We've obviously got a foil, and we've got a standard rare. Nothing crazy in that pack. Need to speed through this. Like I said, we got the equivalent of a booster box. And last time I opened this much of one set was War of the Spark. I opened a booster box. Mad days when I had more disposable income. Surveillance Room. We've got Rapid Rescue. We've got Trickster's Stratagem. And it said Schemagen. Crowd of True Believers. Vision of Love. You may sacrifice an artifact or discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards. So you could sacrifice Vision. Hulk Smash. We got Blazing Crescendo. I would definitely be building red in this. Too Evil to Stay Dead. Hulkling? Okay, I didn't realise that the Young Avengers, all of them were in here. I had seen Stature, but Hulkling's in here as well. Okay. Speedball, New Warrior. So he's a human hero. Speedball is one of the reasons for Civil War breaking out. So I theorised maybe I could build a Civil War deck, which would be pretty cool. Or 2 Civil War decks on either side. You got Iron Man and Cap, and then you only put the people from the pro and anti-registration in each deck. I think that'd be quite cool. Red Guardian Super Soldier, we obviously know him from the movies now. We've got Armor Wars as our rare. Pretty good saga. Then we've got Stolen Stark Tech, Common Foil, Common mountain. Is that... That is where Doctor Strange trained, I believe, in the Himalayan mountains. I think that's probably where that is. Then a really cool villains token. Cool. We used all our luck from this pre-release on that Mind Stone, I reckon. Okay, so we got a Shield Spy Kit, Decoy Ploy. We've got Serpent Specialist, Shield Deployment Drone, Murdoch's Crusade. Fantastic artwork. Look at the two different versions. You got Matt Murdock and Daredevil on either side. And Foggy Nelson there as well. Fantastic artwork, that. Oofed. Street Justice or Legal Justice. Yeah, bro. The theming. Oofed. We got Titania, Rugged Rumbler. White Widow, Free Agent, Florence Pugh. Let's go. Thirst for Knowledge. We got Doc Samson, Super Psychiatrist. I never read anything with him in except for the Immortal Hulk run. I really enjoyed his character in that. Made me understand why he actually exists a bit more. Oh, the coming of Galactus Mythic. Oh, ho, ho, baby. And we've still got plenty more cards to go, so we might have some more hits. We might have like a triple rare, triple mythic sort of pack. We've got Ultron Mythic, Artificial Malevolence. Oh my god, this is God pack. And then we got foil, Ant-Man's Army, a full art foil land. Okay, that's a swamp. Who've we got on there? Got Elektra sitting on... Is that the Manhattan Bridge? The Queens Bridge? It's not the Brooklyn Bridge. What a hit that was. Coming of Galactus and Ultron. Sheesh. We've got Pet Avengers. We've got Dependable Quinjet. We've got Cruel Alliance. We've got Core Damage Control. Aerial Doombot. Hero in Training. That's Hazmat at the front. I can't really tell who the ones at the back are. You got someone turning into ribbons. A guy who looks like he's made out of ruby quartz. We got Kunlun Warrior. Kunlun is... No, that's where Iron Fist is from. That could be the Temple of Kunlun as well, to be fair. Ooh, on that mountain I was talking about. Considering it's red as well. Maybe it was Kunlun on there instead of where Doctor Strange trained. The Masters of Evil. Cool. Other villains get +2/+1. Wow. Beast. Okay, there are more mutants in here. We've got Beast. I didn't know Beast was in the set. Green, blue is perfect colours for him. As long as you've put one or more +1/+1 counters on Beast this turn, he has flying. Okay. He gets really aerial and acrobatic. Love that. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Okay, very good for Beast. Iron Fist right there. I definitely would have gone red with this pack, I think. Iron Fist, Living Weapon. Avengers Tower, non-foil this time. Oh, Bruce Banner Mythic. What a box. What a box. Oh my god. But there is the Incredible Hulk. This is the standard artwork for this card. Reach, Trample, and he's red-green, but obviously he is blue and he is a scientist. Wow. Holy. Then we got Loki in foil now. Then we got a tapped land, gain 1 life, and then a token. Wow, wow, wee wah. Was this first box a God box? Was it a God box? Oh my gosh. Right. We've taken a long while on this first one. Oh, right. We've got a token for Zabu in here, so I'm going to guess we've got Khazar in here. Don't know what rarity he's at. Probably an uncommon. Unliving Legionary. We've got Volcanic Villain. We've got Project Deathlock Soldier. Ew. So it's not, they've not just called him like Deathlock because a couple people have been Deathlock, I think, because it's from like a government, shady government thing. Zombie Warrior though, very cool. Restoration Technique. Futurist Forge. Brave Brawler. The yellow suit Daredevil, but he's like real ginger in it. He's like really ginger in that. We got Hire a Crew with the Wrecking Crew on there. We got Speed Young Avenger. I love the Young Avengers so much. When they brought Wiccan into Agatha all along, I was very excited. We're obviously going to get Speed in Vision Quest at the end of the year. So hopefully we're still going to get that Young Avengers. We had the tease with Kamala Khan and Kate Bishop Hawkeye. Stature's already in it. And we've had Patriot teased in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So we've got the team there. We've got Hulk's son, but that's not Hulkling, but he could take the place. So yeah, we've got all the main players really for a Young Avengers series. So yeah, I would love that. I really like, especially Children's Crusade. Like I said, Scarlet Witch is one of my favourite characters. Children's Crusade, following on from House of M. Fantastic. Madame Mask. Black Panther Vanguard. Okay, so that's the uncommon Black Panther. Then we got Shuri, Wakandan Inventor. Ooh, Serpent Society. You could do some real cheeky things with Serpent Society. Make people have to pay the ward cost and then they get 5 poison counters. You can only pay that ward twice. Then we've got Project Deathlock again, but in foil. Avengers Hangar, Tapland, and then Red Wing, Zabu. So we didn't get Khazar or Falcon in there. Interesting. But we got the token. But that is our first box gone. This is everything that we got. Rares, Mythics, foils, and alt arts with the Mr. Fantastic. But mainly, it's all about the Mind Stone. Sheesh. Okay, we'll split this into 2. We'll do 2 boxes in the first one and then 3 boxes in the second one. I like talking about it as well. I'm experiencing these cards for the first time. I don't want to just breeze past a load of them. I want to talk about the ones that interest me. And obviously, we got the Mind Stone, so we ended up freaking out for a little bit as well. Okay, so we're into the second one. So we've got another black one, but this one is black and white with dots on, whereas that's black and light blue. Okay, some new colours for the dice. What do we think we're going to get in this? I'm going to say it's only one-sided, so I know that much now. Doctor Doom foil. Ooh, Ultron foil. Okay, Artificial Malevolent. It's another mythic, though. We are hitting the mythics. Let me know if you guys are excited for this set, whether you've been to your pre-release, how you did, or whether you are just going to rip some packs, or whether you're not interested at all. And if so, what would your secret lair be? If you were to get your own Universes Beyond set that would scream to you the same way that this one has for me, what would it be for you? What's your franchise? Super Suit. Honey, where is my Super Suit? Machine Smith Automaton. Agents of Hydra. Ant-Man's Army. Futurist Forge. Masters of Evil. We're getting a lot of duplicates in this pack. Beast. Iron Fist. Avengers Tower again. Armor Wars again. And then Crimson Operative in foil. And then Hell's Kitchen. It's fucking raw.
It's not even pink, it's raw.
And Coop has delivered undercooked salmon.
We got squirrels. Will we see Squirrel Girl? I already have the Squirrel Precon. So if we could upgrade that maybe. Ultron Drone. That'd be very cool. Hawkeye's Bow. A quick creature gets +1/+0 and has reach. Always good to get reach. You got Lucky, the dog on there. Lucky the pizza dog. Whenever a quick creature becomes tapped, deal 1 damage to each opponent. Okay, if you could tap untap, maybe. Hydra Infiltration, Serpent Specialist, Shield Deployment Drone, Titania again, Super Intelligence Aura. Equip creature, enchant creature at the beginning of upkeep of enchanted creatures control that player draws a card. So enchant one of your own things. Give them a big brain, draw more cards. Captain America Living Legend. Let's go. Vigilance. When a creature you control becomes tapped during your turn, if it's the first time that creature becomes tapped this turn, untap it. Well, you know how we said you want to untap stuff? Get something with a tap ability, tap it down, untap it, then swing with it. Love that. Ms. Marvel Kamala Khan. There we go. Cool card, Vigilance, Reach. You have no maximum hand size because she can make those hands as big as she wants. And then Embiggered Fist. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, draw a card until end of turn. Miss Marvel gains. Miss Marvel's base power is equal to the number of cards in your hand. That's pretty cool. Oh! And then our third Ultron, this time not rare. Okay. We are getting all the artifact. Love. Wakandan Royal Guard in foil. And then we get the Avengers Hangar Land. Oh, and the Void token. Woo! See if we can pack ourselves a Sentry. Oh, we got a Moloid. We got a Moloid. Okay, Agent of Atlas. Atlas is the super team that is normally Gamma based, I believe. So that's like Hulk, Abomination, Doc Samson, not Yeti. Is it just called Abominable? What's his name? Big white fluffy guy. Can't remember. She-Hulk obviously is on there normally. Red She-Hulk. Red Hulk. Depending on the series. All those sorts of ones. Repulsor Blast. Hydra Troopers. Undercover Skrull. Giant size flying ant. Web Up. It's Taskmaster on there getting webbed up. Cool. Take up the shield. Got Falcon there grabbing the shield. Kazar. There we go. We got a Kazar now to go with the token. Agent Maria Hill. When she becomes tapped. Whenever she becomes tapped to pay a teamwork cost, put a +1/+1 counter on her and draw a card. So, oh, that's really cool with Captain America. So, she can tap to pay for a teamwork cost, becomes stronger, then untap because it's the first time she's been tapped each turn. She's then stronger to either pay for another team-up cost, but this time paying for more of the teamwork cost because her power will be stronger. She'll pay for 3 of the teamwork costs instead of 2. Or she could just swing for a 3/2 instead. That's cool. Speedball again. Claw. Sonic Subjugator. We obviously know him from the Black Panther movies. Squirrel Girl. Bosh. We grabbed ourselves a Squirrel Girl. We say thee nay.
Who are you? We are the knights who say...
In foil. And then we got a mountain and a wall token for Sue Storm. Okay, so we got a Squirrel Girl this time. Very cool. Pop her in the Squirrels deck. I did say I was hoping to get a Squirrel Girl. I don't know if there's any chance of getting the fancy arts in here with them just being normal play boosters, but it's still cool to fill out the ranks. Hire a hit crew, decoy deploy, savage land dinosaur, aerial doombot, agent of Atlas, shield helicarrier, Wonder Man, Hollywood hero. Okay, cool. Cool. Ant-Man colony commander again. Swordsman, the sharp scoundrel. All these have appeared in all the shows now. And then we've got the astonishing Ant-Man again. So anyway, here's the thing. Trample whenever one or more heroes you control deal damage to a player, put 2 +1/+1 counters on the thing. Okay, pretty cool. With Trample over the top, that works very well. And it's in foil. And then we've got AIM Labs and then the Villain Treasure token. 2 packs left from this one, and then we'll go on to... We'll leave it for part 2. Okay, we've got Herbie, the Scout Unit. We've got the Raft Security Officer with Rhino locked up there and Venom. I believe it's Venom. Maybe it's Carnage. It's too dark to see. Stark Industries Executive. We've got Surveillance Room. Wakandan Royal Guard. We've got Trickster's Stratagem. We've got Crowd of True Believers. Pin Particles. White Widow Free Agent. Oh, Madam Hydra. So that is part of the scene that you can build, I believe, with that artwork, I think. Either that was just the comic book artwork, one or the other. Madam Hydra. So, Rakdos and 2. Whenever you cast a villain spell, create a 2/1 black villain creature token with Menache. Altar. And then we got Reptilia, Dinomorpher. There's some deep cuts in this. And then another coming of Galactus. Holy moly. The mythics are rolling in today. We got a Futurist Forge in foil. And then we've got the same mountain again. Oh my lord. We get 2 coming of Galactuses. Should we read it this time? We didn't read it the first time. Destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent. Okay. And then for 2 turns, each opponent loses 2 life. Okay. And then create Galactus. A legendary 16/16 black elder alien creature token with flying, trample, and whenever it attacks, destroy target land. Land destruction. Yikers. We don't really play too much land destruction around our side of the table in my pod because no fun for anyone, especially if, imagine you get land screwed and then you're the only target for a land destruction. Restorative effect. Super suit. Hero in training. Oh! Earth, that altar. I believe that's part of the connecting artwork with Grim Reaper and Scarlet Witch on it. Earthed, blazing crescendo. I'm a huge Scarlet Witch fan. This is so cool to get. Target creature gets +3/+1 until end of turn. Exile the top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. Oh, what fantastic alt art. Okay, we say the nay. Mr. Hyde, Monster Within. So I believe that's a human villain. I believe he fights against the Hulk. You would assume so, because Hulk is the other Mr. Jekyll and Dr. Hyde allegory. Hex magic. Wanda is here. Arcane subtype for sorcery. Okay. Patriot, Shield Warrior. There we go. With Kate Bishop, Hawkeye in the background, we could build a fun little young Avengers deck. Serpent Society is back again in a rare. And then we get a second rare. Baron Helmet Zemo. What does he do? Whenever you cast a black spell from your hand, he connives and then boast exile any number of black cards from the graveyard with 15 or more black mana symbols amongst their mana cost. Copy those exile cards. You may cast up to 3 of the copies without paying the mana cost. Word soup, but exile 15 mana's worth of black cards and then cast 3 of those exile cards. Surveillance Room in foil. And then, a foil land, Hell's Kitchen, gain 1 life, tap, and then a token. So that is this one. How did we do this time? We got an alt art. We got some nice foils. We got 2 alt arts. We got Blazing Crescendo. And then we've got, how many mythics did we get? Rare. So we got 2 more mythics. And then we obviously got a rare per pack as well. And then we got the Ultron as our pre-release. So yeah, the pre-releases don't come with stamps on them anymore. They used to come with a date stamp, which was cool, but at least you can get foil versions of other big hitter cards in there. And it's guaranteed rare or mythic instead of you could have just got like a common in there, I think, at one point. I think they changed that. Okay, so we'll call that a day for part 1. Stay tuned for part 2 on the channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss it. I'll see you guys real soon. Bosh. Oh no.